Welcome back. My friends, born under the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. What I've got for you right now is a special reading for September. It looks at money, career, home, finance, security. That should cover the time of September for whoever this resonates with. Now, if you want a love reading, I've got the redo from last year of Love in Two Parts. This asks two questions. Is this right for me? And will love grow? And if you want a reading meant just for you, my contact information is down below. Go ahead, get a hold of me, and we'll get the process rolling so that you can have a reading for yourself, your questions, your concerns, and your birth sign information. Now, before we do this, I'm going to draw a life purpose card for you. Sometimes what comes out here is that bit of direction. Sometimes we've lost our direction when it comes to money, career, what do we do next? And sometimes this is just a little bit of advice. Career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy, the abundance that you deserve and desire. And so for some of you, I'm happy to see that you're going to be changing your career to something more fulfilling, something that is meant to be joyful and abundant. Whatever that change is for you, for my Cancer friends, this may be just the right time to make that change. Now, we need 6 cards down. Focus. The home, the security, the dwelling, the 4 of Wands. This talks about the home, a well-structured home that functions well. And so with the career change, maybe you're looking at your home differently. Are you looking to change that too? It's possible here. Let's look at the first position. And that's the King of Swords. He's the King of Spades in this situation. He is decisive, boy. When he sees something, he goes for it. He's got clarity and good judgment. And he knows what he's doing thoroughly before he actually does it. So change is coming, I think, for Cancer around your career direction, around maybe expanding on something that you're doing right now, or changing homes, changing your career and changing your homes, maybe relocating is part of your journey right now. The 3 of Pentacles or diamonds in this case. So, that is the work you do. Your craftsmanship, your contractual arrangements with other people, being involved in those changes. So through career changes and structural changes and change in direction, your craft is still being asked to continue and to be fortified and worked on and secured. And I think a lot of that movement is coming up for you now too. So you're working more diligently on your direction. Because this is a direction, it's a new direction. So you're focusing on the new direction. This is the planning process. The 3 of Pentacles is about working with others to make these arrangements solidify. And the 7 of Pentacles. So this is the part where you examine the situation and say, okay, have I done enough? Is what I'm planning to do going to be sufficient? Is it going to be fulfilling? Is it going to be what is truly the direction I need to be taking right now? And can I afford to make those changes? am I going to be able to financially support the changes that I'm looking to make right now? With the Nine of Wands, though, we look at the Nine of Wands as that card of overcoming the struggles, being certain that the battles that you've fought, that the wars that you've won, that the conflicts that you've endured and gotten through are worthy of the fight. And I think that, yes, the choices coming, the fights that you've fought, the wars that you've won, the battles that took you out, the things that knocked you down, I think you're getting back up and you're starting the positive movement towards change. Now, the King of Hearts, he's that emotional king. He lets his decisions be driven by emotion because he has certainty. In this case, there's clarity too. Now, he is the water sign king. This is all really more a focus on you and you desiring for yourself the direction you want. Even though your family is clearly part of your considerations here, you're moving towards this change emotionally. Clearly, but emotionally. So this could be involving family, friends. And I think what I feel with him is more he's open to hear and embrace the thoughts and opinions of others. The Six of Cups, the Six of Hearts, that's that connection to the past. This could be moving towards the past. Are you living in California and now you want to move to the East Coast because your family is there and you're more needed there? I think those kind of changes, the changes really very much to me, part of the consideration is your past situation. The fact that those connections may be calling you to make certain adjustments, certain changes in your life, certain changes in the way that you do things. That change is certain and solidified for someone. You already know where your place is, and somewhere for someone that connection is through the home. I'm going to say some of you are considering, not all of you, are considering moving back to a place of childhood, maybe where you grew up, or possibly a place that's familiar to you from the past. That past connection isn't going away for me. And I think that's where some of these changes are going to be solidified for someone. Now, let me see if I can get a clarifier. The mature woman, expectation, and the thief. Interesting why the thief is here. I don't know why the thief is here. He usually tells me about something that isn't quite trustworthy. That I really want to say don't be taken advantage of. As you make the changes, the thief tells me don't be taken in by the first house sale or the first used car salesman, whatever this represents for you. There's an energy there that maybe is a little bit sly, maybe a little untrustworthy. But along with it, I have this mature woman and a card of expectation. So maybe you're moving back home to a mother who needs you. Maybe there's something there that you feel, someone there maybe that you're feeling that she puts too much faith in. And maybe this is an energy that you don't trust. But it feels very much for someone, the return back home or that change of career and change of home and change of destination is really more directed by a female energy, as if there's a spouse who is pulling them closer to their expectations, or a mother who is leading you towards their own expectations. But with that expectation is the certain movement that someone is going along with the scenario. And so for those of you who are changing your home, your career, your direction, it feels like it's the whole ball of wax, as if you're relocating, continuing with your career path, but in a new location, and changing your home and changing the direction in order to be of support and energy towards someone who's got a female energy here. Now, it's not going to talk to everybody. If this doesn't talk to you or speak to you, then it wasn't meant to. Try your moon and rising, your Venus sign. I'm going to go throw a love reading for you right now, Cancer. I'm feeling like the seriousness of this move and the change that you are willing to embark on definitely has a feminine energy at the very heart of it. Whether you're in a relationship, same-sex, heterosexual, whatever you're doing here, the female energy almost feels dominant in one way or another to drawing you into this. But I think there's a real sense of willingness to move with it also. And so this is very good. I feel very hopeful for whoever it is that's changing up their lives in major ways. And now I'm going to go do love. And until next week, next time, Cancer, take care, be well, and peace.